BR. BR. 2,000 points, 3,000 points, 5,000 points, 10,000 points, right? The BR, you want to do. So, what is the BR?
Yes.
Okay. BR. Minimum 2,000 points, right? Honestly, who struggled to 2,000 points? Whose downline struggled to 2,000 points? Now, a year ago, everyone struggled, right? Can't be worried about the 2,000 points, right? And there's a strategy to get to 5,000 points. And you're happy because you make money, and and your upline will be like, oh my downline making 5,000 points. I'm so relieved, they're surviving, Because this is what happened, right? So I'm going to tell you a strategy. This is the only strategy. It's up to you whether if you want to execute it. But in my the 2 years of TLME, the whole thing was successful. In Hong Kong back then, the company before the velocity, company wasn't really promoting high GSV, right? And after the velocity came, the 40%, we said, whoa, high GSV making so much money, right? So we know we have that too. But how do you get the high GSV? Okay, back then my GSV was like, okay, 5,000, and then I focused on the leadership, right? I help people to build the business, 2,000 points, 3,000 points. Not many of them 5,000 points, because no one really promoting it, right? But then after velocity came, we unfold the whole thing. I'm like, oh, high GSV is the key. So then I kind of restructure. So then I think back then, I think it's like 2,000 and TLME was like what? Oh, for velocity, okay, before the velocity, right? My GSV was around 5,000 points, yeah. And then I have like 2,000 plus BR. Okay, that was my thing. So I was really into the leadership, the news thing. Okay, this. I was, because I was here to doing business, I was really into the leadership, right? And I have 5 COE under me because of this whole thing came, right? And then when TLME 5,000 points, maybe 10 ARO, maybe around there. But now in 2024, guess my GSV, because of the TLME strategy. My minimum GSV, I only heartbeat and breathing. Meaning what? Without doing anything. Okay? My GSV is around and if I sell, that could go up to depending on if I want to relax or not relax. So who wants this? This, you get one. I think 1 month I calculate this. Give me the sharing bonus and the building bonus. Hong Kong dollar divided by 6. That was the share and build. Only my income without this. So I really think, wow, if all my downline can make this money, who will live? Nobody, right? So this is strategy to make new money because they make money. You help them to make money, they stay, and then here, boom. I don't need to work on this anymore because it will keep itself running, right? This is the thing. So strategy. So this is I think Rose can help me to translate into English. Everybody 15 ARO. Everybody 人人
Yeah, everybody.
15 这是 ARO. And then 月月 month 5,000 GSV. This is the strategy. And you believe me or not, this strategy, you make everybody down there become a TE doing this basic. Because no one believes this. But this is happening. This is happening already. Okay? So I'm gonna erase it. Let me see. Okay, I'm not going to the strategic, how to get the result. Like I said, right? If you believe that 80% of the result is from the energy, not from the product, because you have to believe Dr. Joe Chen give you everything already. Clean diet, exercise, whatever. These things, just do it, right? So I'm not going to go through that because you're the business builder, you know that. But all these things only in this room, don't tell the customer. Only the customer who really, really want the business or good friend of you, we tell them a little bit secret, okay? But this is our strategy. So TLME, 2,000 points, like 1,000, right?
Mm.
Okay. Many of the time, they only sell the package, and then nothing else. Customer use the product gauge. What's the assistant? What are the assistant product? So with the weight, the weight measurement and after sales service, because you have 90 days, right, to work with the customer. You really have to understand the customer work, their lifestyle, their kids, everything else, the family. You have to understand their lifestyle first in order to, kind of like knowing the TLM using strategy. That everyone else is pretty much the same. It's not everyone else is different, right? So within this, you really have the key. This is the key, okay? You have to define the hero product. What's hero product, guys? What's hero product? Hero product means this make the customer feel very good and feel they have results. Meaning what? They would not stop. Right? So this is your effort. I think you have the system, you follow rules, just professional already. All of the OTG, Singapore, the leaders, I met them, they're awesome, they're the best. I think they're gonna help you guys with that. So you really have to define the hero product. This hero product means what? My customer comes to me say, I cannot stop this. You know why? They said they cannot stop it? Because I told them to. Read the in-body report, whatever, because in Hong Kong we have the in-body, right? You guys have this, blah, 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 right? You analyze the report and tell them, hey, you have very low water. You have high muscle mass, but your metabolic rate is low. Question mark, right? You defined it. Oh, your EWR, whatever, is higher than 0.67. You write down. You know what? Customers don't know anything of this. Just like when we go to the doctor, right? You tell them they're professional. You tell them, oh, I have this, right? And then they will write something you don't understand, right? And then they tell you, this is what you do. Exactly. Because you're not a sales. Remember, when you're up here, you're not a salesperson. You are a consultant. You are not a TLM consultant. Remember, you are not a TLM consultant. When you think you are a TLM consultant, you think about credit card. You think about how to close them. Listen, this is very important. People don't care how much you know. People only care how much you care. So with this analysis, professional advice, this person can let go. Oh, I'm done with my job. But then they will go, don't want to buy product. When the customer say, do I need to buy product? Or they say, so what's my next? What should I do? What do you recommend? That means what? The customer, they are ready to listen to you to sell. Many of our time is what? We talk, so good, right? But then the customer, they're not ready to listen. I talk so good already upline. What can I do better? It's not about what you talk and content. You have to make the customer to be ready to listen to you first, and then things will go inside. Okay, so you define this, and then you're like, okay, I have customer like Life Pack, Omega, a reset, no reset, right? I told them this product, because of this reason, this cannot stop. You have to take it until I tell you to. You have to 底气。點樣講？好。
底氣，廣東話點講啊？
底氣。
底氣咯，So you have a baseline that that you can't compromise. Is there? That's it.
Yeah.
Very firm.
Very firm. We're nice and firm. We're not mean, okay? We're nice and firm. Like this is it. Like I have a little home situation when I went to the doctor, right? And the doctor recommended da. Do you think I can negotiate? No, you do it. You just do it, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes like, oh, you do blood test once a month, and he asked me to store all the supplement, and I'm like, what? I show you, later I'll show you the picture how I look without the 6 months, no, 6 weeks. 6 weeks of supplement, because he asked me to do the blood test to get my baseline of my body situation, right? That's that makes sense. So I follow. After six weeks of without supplement, I look like an old lady. To be honest, I couldn't believe, right? So this is, we never negotiate with doctor because you have the baseline. You know what you're talking about. They know what you're talking about, and then boom, next. Okay, this is done. The hero product, right? And then what the hero product will go? Hero product means ARO, right? With 100. This is the first month 100. Remember, on the third month 200. On the 6th month 300. Your ARO should not be 550. How are you going to achieve 5,000? If you only have ARO 50. You need 100 of them, right? That's quite a lot. Not even a $20 million member can do. Like maybe maybe a long time, but we're not, anyway. So if you think about, this is Lipid and Omega, right? About 100 points, right? New Skin is not only Lipid and Omega company. Come on, guys. Don't we have toothpaste?
Yes.
Do the customer, brush teeth? Shower, shampoo? Why not? Because our 6S apply to all, right? Customer come here. This should be their Watsons. This should be their 70, whatever, right? They buy everything in here. And I really tell customer, right? You don't buy Lipid and Omega here. You buy everything here. Because I invite them, to the plaza. You don't really need to use this center. Because I know that COVID, right? I think people work online, whatever. It's okay, I know that, but the center will have the spirit. User experience is important now, very important, right? And your energy, your silent energy, we let the customer feel it. So, you recommend shampoo, body wash, maybe reset, right? And then go to here. But this will take really caring and trust. When customer trust you, guess what? Because you know what you're talking about. Because you know what you're talking about. They're like a doctor. Then when you have trust, this has no problem to come. So you don't go for this. You go for this. And this will come. Okay, and this will come. Okay? So you think about it, right? 300, okay, it's quite, it's not. I think about maybe 50% of my AL is already 300 points. 50%. That's why my GSV is so high, right? So the next step is what? I think. Okay, it's 300 point ARO. How many do you need to have? If you have 20, that will be 6,000, right? Boom! Already, your 2,000 point, no need to scare no more, right? So work on this, work on this, work on this, work on the hero product from the TRME. Because when the TRME comes, you have the 90 days to build relationship with the customer. No one's gonna give you what's the how much is the 1,000 point TRME in here? Singapore.
140. $2,000.
$2,000?
214.
I say $2,000. Yeah. If the customer give you $2,000, don't they think they trust you?
Yes.
Already, right? So well use this. So your 90 days service to build the trust is very important. Show a professional. Because who are you? They're not New Skin customer. You are CEO. Remember every day, tell yourself 100 times. You are CEO. You are CEO. You are CEO, not New Skin. New Skin is what? It's a business platform. They give you everything. You very low risk, no money, you invest, right? Blah, 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 right? You are the CEO. You own it. If you have this mindset, everything will come along. You understand? It's all about here. So, and I'm going to give you an example of one of my. Okay, 2 more minutes. One of my TRB user. Okay, he is 57 years old. He's on TRB by himself. He bought like, because back then it's pre-launch, right? You know, guess how many cents he bought? He's crazy. 3? Yes. And he wasn't my first batch of TRB user because he looked at me enough. Well, he know me for a long time. Actually, he's my husband's tennis buddy, and he used TR90, but he didn't. You know, he's not. He's a businessman. You got it right. Businessman. Eat 20 times outside a day, and big meal. And he likes to drink, travel. He always like, you know, successful businessman like this, you know. It's like, ooh, how can these people lose weight? Never mind, right? And I kind of adjust his expectation. You know what? First of all, you need to stop gaining weight first. Your strategy is not to lose weight. You stop gaining weight. Let's build a strategy to stop you gaining weight, okay? And then he bought exact. It's not the 1,000. Back then it's like 1 month, right? Okay? The Hong Kong standard package. So anyway, he bought it. And then after like, I don't know, 4 sets, there was Chinese, after Chinese Year, you want to Japan, you want to San Francisco, blah, 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 right? And then he came to my house in one day, right? And then because I live in a house, and I go downstairs. He was so happy, Renee! I look at him, I said, hey, I'm so happy! I hear his voice, but without looking at him, right? I was still upstairs, right? And I said, oh, I'm so happy, you must lose weight, you're so happy, right? I look at him, he's like, you look the same, why are you so happy? And then he goes, what? I didn't gain weight! I only gained 1 pound after 3 trips!
Oh.
Exactly. You know, don't feel so scared of, right? Like this, you manage. He stopped gaining weight. Boom! Yes, let's go next stage. And he's like, I need to go this, and then go this. Okay, let's stop, let's stop gaining weight first. And then become when you go serious, right? And then he really enjoyed what I tell him. Even though maybe he can do 20% what I tell him, but he still enjoyed it. He thinks what I tell him is making sense. So don't think about customer. You tell them one thing and then they're not doing it. You tell them one thing, they're not doing it, right? It's okay. Because sometimes doctor tells us to do things, I don't do it anyway. Who cares? But I still think the doctor is professional, right? Don't you think your nutritionist, dietitianist, they're professional? But they don't do it anyway, right? So what they're saying is right. Doesn't mind. Don't always take it on your shoulder. It's there. But as long as you do your own part, that's okay, right? So if you need to I'm good, right? Yeah. And he's so encouraging, having me, right? So then his AL, I think was like, I wasn't really going very, I don't think he's rich, but I wasn't going very big. Especially he's my husband's friend. So I start 100, right? But then every time he come to Hong Kong, I say, let's do in-body. He always says, let's do in-body, right? I have to do this. And then it becomes 300, and then 300, right? I think this is after like, I don't know, 4 months of time, something like that. And then he gave up. You know what he gave up? He said, Renee, you know what? You don't need to tell me anything. You just change my AL on your own. I trust you. Just change my AL on your own. You just tell me what to do. And so every time I tell him nothing, anything I reduce the product or increase the product, all he said is, okay. Everything's okay. Okay and okay. Nothing else. And he even give me his credit card.
Wow.
Whatever you want to do. Because what? He trusts me that I have control. I'm not like other people. You know what? The whole thing is what? Make your customer feel like you are not those people. What MLM people? Sell without knowing what you need. When you come in, lock the door, credit card. Right? You know that all these things, right? Just don't be them. You know, the way you do things well them. You let them go. Some people, some customers come in with in-body, say, oh, thank you very much for assessment. I say, thank you. My job is done. You're welcome to go if you're not ready to, to the product, everything. And they feel very comfortable. Guess what? 2 weeks later, they come back to us. You know what they did? They went to other team, they went to other MLM, and then they finally, just like when you're dating, right? This girlfriend, oh, this is the best still, just like my husband. I think I'm his second girlfriend, and then he date other people. Oh, still, the second one is very good, right? 20 years marriage, right? Same thing. Put your shoes on your customer's shoes, how you like to be treated. Always. We are customers too. No, we are other brands customer, right? If you go to a shop, do you want the salesperson say, oh, good, right? No. You just, stand by there, whatever, right? So this is what happened, and then he was very happy AR user, right? His wife, he's doing all these things. His wife says, like, this Terry guy, he's always spending money doing all these things. I'm not gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow my way, right? But then after, months of, doing things, he goes, he influenced his wife. His wife influenced by his change, a little bit change, right? And she become a 2,000 pound ARO. And then suddenly, he became a 500 pound ARO. Because what? The daughter and the son all use a product from the mom. Because the mom supplied product to them. The daughter was buying other supplements from other brands. The son, he's a doctor. He's a doctor himself. He didn't believe supplement. But after seeing his mom have a little bit change of something that he cannot even fix, but the supplement fixed it. And he started teaching the product. So one ARO now become a 800 ARO. If you think about 5,000 points, you only need 6 of them. Is it right? I stuck a right. Right? It's like okay. Simple. Everyone can do.
Yes.
Is it everyone can do?
Yes.
It's not rocket science. This is new skin. Do the basic thing. Don't even think about the CEO. Wow, they must have some strategy. They do crazy thing. No, we all do what you do, but maybe we do more solid, more better, and our mindset is a little bit different. That's why we're not here just doing this game. So TE, finally, right? When you know this, TE is already very simple. When you think about the 5,000 points to help your BR, it's not going to be fast. Give yourself 2 years, okay, to make it very solid. You're very new to this anyway, right? Very solid. But you have to do it plan by plan. Because I see Ross OTG, the activities, the morning 8 a.m. and things like that, and it's more than enough to do this already. Because this is not rocket science, right? How to do TE? 400K, right? Remember? 3, 2, 1, and then what? BR, and then BR, right? If 5,000 points in here, this is what? Times 8, 6, 4, 2, 1, 1. In fact, you don't need a whole Singapore to help you to do to be a TE. Right? How many people in total? This is 22 people. Then you have over income. This is your 5-year plan. Step by step. Step by step. So don't push BR. Push the BR have customer base. A BR without a customer base is not BR. It's just a title. It's just a name. Okay? If a BA, if she's a sharer, she can easily have 8 ARO. Then she's the BR more than the BR. Okay? Right? So this is the core of a BR. How many ARO they have. So I tell all of my new business builders, even though you wish 2,000 points, if you don't have 10 ARO, don't submit the LOI. Because next month you'll be still very scared, right? Oh, 2,000, yay! The next month, like, how am I going to do with another 2,000? I have to keep looking for customer, right? If you have enough ARO, you don't, by the end of the month, 30 or 31st, right? In the first of the month, you are confident that you have 5,000 ARO already, right? The big 5,000 points already, right? What do you care? You don't care. You're not in like panic way. I'm in panic in doing new skin already. Fix this. If you want to do new skin, peace of mind, having fun, having this, fix this. If not 5,000, 3,000, it's fine. One step by one step. If you do this, already know that you don't worry about 1,658 points. Do I tell her to buy more things to keep me off? We always say this. I will say this. I have tons of downline like this, but now you know what? Because of this strategy, I don't look at them. You know what? They're out of my blue. I tell them the strategy, and then what? Get this what downline this? 3,500 points. Buy stuff. I tell them you're the CEO. It's not my job. Because you're the CEO of your own. Think about your 7-Eleven, right? You can't just asking people to help you to run your 7-Eleven. And your 7-Eleven, your own shop. You cannot just have your father, mother, your few friends to buy things. What? Right? No one will accept this. We're franchising business. You need customer, right? Regular customer. Okay? So this is how it is. So my